Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Brielle here. In today's video, we are going to make some men's leather pants. I have also made the pattern, so if you are interested in buying the pattern as well, I can do custom sizes, really anything that you want. Just go ahead and send me an email and let me know over at designerbrielles@gmail.com. And be sure to like and subscribe and let friends and family know about this channel if they are interested in sewing and all things fashion. Now let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to go ahead and pick the right needle. This is for upholstery. Since I'm sewing thick leather, the needle size I have is a size 14. So I'm just going to go ahead and change my needle. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and start with sewing the back pant first. So what I'm going to do is sew the back yoke onto the back panel of my pants. And I am sewing at about a half-inch seam allowance. Another helpful tip when sewing with thick leather is to get a sewing foot that has wheels on the tip so it helps sew better. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and press my seams open. Now because I am sewing with leather, I'm going to use a small hand cloth so that way it doesn't melt the leather. Then after that, I'm going to place my sewing ham to help whatever extra heat in the fabric. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and trim off the top part of my seam allowance and then fold the bottom half back down over and top stitch that later so that way it doesn't add too much thickness when I'm sewing. Then we're just gonna go ahead and give it a nice top stitch. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and sew our two back pieces together. And in this video I am using paper clips just because the leather is pretty thick, so using paper clips is a good helpful tool. You can also use other different kinds of clips. I think there's alligator clips and so on and so forth, and yeah, this just kind of helps sewing with thick leather. But yeah, just go ahead and sew that together and then give it a nice top stitch when you are done. Alright, so now all we need to do is sew the back pockets of our pants. So let's get ready and prep for our pockets. Okay guys, so for prepping the pocket, what we're gonna go ahead and do is press down all of our sides. On the top part of the pocket, I press down about 1 to 5/8 of a seam allowance, and then on the other side I'm going to do about 3/4 to about 3/8. That's really up to you on how much you want to fold in. It just depends on how big you want your pocket to be. Okay you guys, so when you are done prepping for your pocket, what you're gonna do next is, because on the leather fabric the fabric's really thick, I'm just gonna trim down the corners on the inside of my seam just so it helps with the bulkiness, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and hem down the pocket. When I am finished hemming down the pocket, I'm going to go ahead and place it on my back pant. Now I'm going to use a ruler to make sure that both pockets are even in place where I would like them to be. After they are placed down, I'm just going to go ahead and pin them in place. Now I can't use my paper clips, unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to pin them in place. Also, you might want to triple check that they are both even, because once you sew them down, then they're sewn down. You can unpick them, but when you sew with leather, then you can it makes holes in the leather. So once you sew leather, there's a permanent hole in the leather. Okay, our next step is to sew down our pocket, and we are going to start where my needle is, where the center of the square is, and then I'm going to come around to the top of the edge of the pocket, and then just go ahead and stitch around the outer edge all around. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and make a part 2 of this video. I'm going to teach you how to make the fly and the front part of the pants. So if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like me to make you a pair of pants, please send me an email, or you can reach out to my Instagram, or I have TikTok. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and thanks so much for watching.